Alcoholism is a major problem in the world. Alcohol is legal and is very addictive. With the addiction, it can be reason of multiple health issues. In this video we will be discussing about the problems and effects due to the addiction and excess consumption of alcohol. The information in the video is based upon the real facts and data from the National Institute of Health and World Health Organization. Let's start with the acute or short-term effects. Number 1. Aggressive and violent behavior. Basically, the alcohol makes a large number of people aggressive and violent in nature. Lots of crimes are also been recorded under the influence of alcohol. Number 2. Increase the chances of accident. Drink driving is major cause for the road accidents worldwide. Number 3. Nausea and vomiting. Excess drinking of alcohol can lead to nausea and vomiting. Number 4. Hangover. The next day after drinking we may go through hangover where we get excess headache and it makes our body weak and mind dull. This can also lead to vomiting. Number 5. Reduction in sex performance. We may face reduction in our sex performance and it also affects our fertility and dysfunctional issue may occur in the long run. Number 6. Disrupt sleep. We may easily fall asleep with the use of alcohol, but that sleep doesn't maintain long and we may face disrupted sleep throughout the night. Number 7. Disturbed dreams. There are also many cases that say people tends to suffer from disturbed and weird kind of dreams. These were the short-term effects. Now let's move on to the long-term effects of regular alcohol consumption. Let's start with the effects towards our brain and central nervous system. Number 8. Peripheral neuropathy. During peripheral neuropathy there will be the veins damage of our hands and legs. We can also feel a kind of sensation in our hands and feet. There can also be numbness in our hands and feet, and this can also affect our sense of touch. When we are walking on the floor, we may not feel the floor. Number 9. Cerebellar degeneration. Cerebellum is the thing which is located in our back side of the head inside our brain as shown here. Cerebellum is the part of the brain that helps us to maintain our posture, make our body straight, and plays a vital role for walking and regular body movement. When it gets damaged then we cannot remain stable and there will be problem during our basic movements and walking. Number 10. Wernicke encephalopathy. This is seen in the 1/5 of the population among the alcoholics. These consists of 3 components which are ophthalmoplegia, ataxia and encephalopathy. Ophthalmoplegia restricts in the movement of our eyes and can lead to nystagmus. Ataxia is the one which again helps us to maintain stability and movement of our body. Encephalopathy is the pathology of our brain. The Wernicke encephalopathy is curable if it is treated at the right time, but if not, then there is 68% chance that it may lead to Korsakoff syndrome and 20% chance that we may even die. Number 11. Korsakoff syndrome. This is basically the deficiency of vitamin known as thiamine, and this leads to the retrograde or anterograde amnesia. Amnesia is a disease where we may face memory loss. Anterograde amnesia is a condition where we cannot remember our present, but only some of our past, whereas retrograde amnesia is a state where we cannot remember our past. Number 12. Cognitive problem. This problem brings difficulty in remembering things and damages our intellectual property, and also we face difficulty in learning new things and new skills. Number 13. Blackout and hallucination. Blackout is where we see only black or reduction in eyesight. And hallucination is when we can hear different sounds, see and feel different things which are not present in real life. Number 14. Severe anxiety. Apart from regular stress which we face in our daily life, we may suffer from severe anxiety, where the tension can rise to its highest level. This can also lead to depression, and with the slow and steady growth of depression it can finally lead to the ultimate which is death from the suicidal tendency. Number 15. Tolerance. It is simply the capacity of a person to drink. Initially a person gets drunk after a single drink, and with regularity it slowly increases to 2 drinks to 4 drinks, and eventually 10 or 20 drinks and above. So our tolerance level gets increased which may arise the demand of drinking alcohol. Number 16. Physical dependence and withdrawal. This is one of the major problem which has occurred during the alcoholism. In this situation the alcoholic cannot operate without drinking, and he needs to drink at any cost. Even if he realizes and tries to stop or quit drinking, it will be very difficult as his craving level will be very high. In this situation our body also demands alcohol. This can also lead to memory loss and delirium tremens, where the person can have seizures and may also require medical emergency. Number 17. Gastritis. Drinking alcohol can lead to gastritis problem in our stomach, which make inflammation of our stomach. Acute pancreatitis can also be seen where the person's pancreas gets inflated and infected. Pancreas is a vital organ in our body as it releases insulin and glucagon hormones and also enzymes which helps in digestion of fats. In acute pancreatitis we may suffer from severe stomach pain, vomiting and swollen stomach. Number 18. Fatty liver and cirrhosis. As we all know, the alcohol is the main cause of the liver damage. In the initial stage due to the regular drinking, our healthy liver converts into fatty liver, where the extra fat are stored in our liver which enlarges the size. Then in the next stage the liver fibrosis occurs, where there are different types of degenerations and scar tissues are formed in our liver. The last stage is the cirrhosis where the liver gets completely damaged and the growth of connective tissue destroys the liver cells. Number 19. Cancers. There are different types of cancers which are caused due to the consumption of alcohol which are listed as hepatocellular carcinoma, which is the liver cancer, esophageal cancer, which is the cancer of our food pipe, breast cancer, oral cancer, which is cancer of our mouth, colon cancer, which is the cancer of our large intestine, rectum cancer, this is the cancer in the lowest part of the large intestine. Number 20. Cardiovascular systems, CVS. Let's see what the effects on the cardiovascular system are due to alcoholism. A. Hypertension. This causes increase in our blood pressure level. Due to high blood pressure, there can be arousal of different other diseases. B. Coronary artery disease. Coronary arteries are present in our heart and they provide blood to our heart. In this case, there will be formation of plaque in our arteries and blockage inside arteries, due to which proper blood cannot reach to our heart that can cause different problems such as heart attack and ischemia. C. Cardiomyopathy. In this case our heart chamber enlarges and due to this wall of our heart gets thinner, gradually weakening our heart. D. Arrhythmia. Arrhythmia is a condition where we can suffer from irregular heartbeats. E. Stroke. Stroke also consists of two different types which are hemorrhagic stroke and ischemic stroke. Hemorrhagic stroke is the case in which the blood vessels which supply blood to our brain gets burst. And ischemic stroke is the case in which the brain doesn't get enough blood due to clotting. The stroke ultimately leads to paralysis. Some cases of paralysis can be treated, but some cases cannot be treated for lifelong. Number 21. Endocrine system. Let's see what the effects on our endocrine system are due to alcoholism. A. Imbalance of insulin and glucagon. It can cause imbalance of insulin and glucagon level. Also there can be resistance of insulin in our body, which can be the cause for the diabetes. B. Decrease in sex hormones and growth hormones. If we start to consume alcohol from early or younger age, then our body cannot be fully grown and nourished. C. Sexual and erectile dysfunction. In this case the penis will not be able to erect. D. Ejaculation volume decrease. The quantity of our semen or sperm gets decreased and also it lowers our sperm count. Number 22. Osteoporosis. This is the case where our bones become very weak and gradually they lead to deformity and our body starts to lean forward, our bones becomes very fragile and even small injuries can lead to fracture of our bones. Number 23. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Whenever a pregnant woman drink during pregnancy, then the child will suffer from the fetal alcohol syndrome. There can be deformity in facial structure as shown in the figure and also hampers in the proper development of the brain. Number 24. Decreases immunity. Immunity is the power of our body which helps us fight different types of germs and diseases. This gets decreased due to the alcohol consumption and also the chances of suffering from tuberculosis increases from 15 to 200 times. Number 25. Alcoholic myopathy. This is the condition in which we suffer from muscle pain and swelling of muscles. Number 26. Decrease in red blood cells, RBC. There will be deficiency of folic acid, which are the ones that develop RBC in our body. The decrease in red blood cells is also known as anemia, where we feel tired very fast, and in severe anemia, we can suffer from cardiovascular manifestation. Number 27. Premature aging. This is the case where we look older than our age. This is also a major cause of alcoholism. Therefore, these were the different problem and effects due to the consumption of alcohol. If you liked the video and thought it was useful, then please like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you.